looking at the Rhapsody of Realities daily devotional from Pastor Chris, specifically the entry for January 28th.
Right.
The title is, It Requires the Supernatural.
Mm-hmm.
And right away, I feel like we have to be careful with that word supernatural.
Oh, absolutely. In our culture, it means one thing, but the text is doing some really specific work with that word here.
Yeah.
It's basically redefining it for the reader.
Yeah.
The whole argument isn't about, big flashy light shows. It's about the source of a believer's ability.
So it's drawing a sharp line between the supernatural and the spectacular.
Exactly. And that's the key distinction, because we tend to lump them together, don't we?
We do. If I hear supernatural power, my mind immediately goes to, parting the Red Sea, something huge.
But the text here argues that supernatural just means anything that is powered by the Spirit. It's a functional definition.
So it's about the engine.
It's all about the engine, not necessarily how flashy the car looks. And it leans really heavily on 2 Corinthians to make this point.
The part that says, not that we are sufficient of ourselves, it's quite a blow to the ego, really.
It is. The text is basically saying a believer isn't generating this ability to minister on their own. God makes them able ministers. So operating in the supernatural is, well, it's like you're running on an external power source, not your own little battery.
And the text then uses early church history to show this isn't just a theory. It brings up that instruction to wait in Luke.
The instruction to tarry, yeah.
I've always found that command so strange. Jesus tells them to just wait in Jerusalem.
It's a hard stop. And that's the crucial beat in the story, You have these people who are, they're fired up to share this incredible message. And the command is just,
right.
Don't
move.
Not yet. Don't start until you're endued with power from on high. The author is really suggesting that their own passion, their own enthusiasm, it just wasn't going to be enough.
And if you look at the before and after picture it provides, especially in Acts chapter 2, the change is, it's not subtle at all.
Not at all. The text calls it a shift to dynamic evangelism. Before the Spirit comes, they're hiding. Afterwards, you see this boldness. You see miracles, signs, wonders.
Right.
But here's the point the author really drives home. This power isn't just a bonus feature to make the preaching more exciting. It's a structural necessity.
Because of the message itself. This is the part that really struck me. The text actually admits the gospel is humanly difficult to believe.
It's a really honest moment, isn't it? It acknowledges that the claims are so radical that logic by itself often isn't enough to persuade someone.
So you need something more.
You need, as the text puts it, the proof of our message.
Which leads right into this identity shift.
Mm-hmm.
The author doesn't just call the believer a witness, but a proof producer.
That phrase, proof producer, is so heavy. It's drawing from Acts 1.8, and the idea is that once you receive the Holy Spirit, you actually become the evidence.
So you're not just a courier delivering a message.
No, you're more like the wax seal on the envelope that proves the message inside is authentic.
Okay, but let's circle back to that first distinction you made. Supernatural versus spectacular. If I'm supposed to be a proof producer, does that mean I'm failing if I'm not performing some huge miracle in the grocery store?
No, and the author is very careful to close that loop at the end. It explicitly says that this guidance is always supernatural, but it might not always appear outwardly spectacular.
So the proof could just be internal guidance, a quiet prompting.
Precisely. A nudge in your heart, a subtle direction that is still categorized as supernatural because of its source. The text wants the reader to stop trying to convince God to give them power and to start realizing the power is already there, waiting to be accessed.
It really shifts the burden then from, I need to achieve this, to, I just need to yield to this.
That's the whole summary. It's about efficiency, really. Human effort will burn out, but this supernatural engine is, it's self-sustaining.
It's a really compelling framework, which leaves us with a final thought for you. The text calls the believer a proof producer. In our world, we're all obsessed with sources and citations. But how does your communication change if you start to view your own life, your character, your actions as the primary proof for what you believe? It's one thing to make an argument. It's another thing entirely to be the evidence.
Something to definitely mull over.
Indeed. Join us next time.
We trust you were blessed by this episode. To gain unlimited access to Rhapsody of Realities by Pastor Chris, please download the Rhapsody app using the link myapp.rhapsodyofrealities.org. God bless you.